be sure to comment, subscribe, and click the notifications bell.
1, 2, 3.
Hey, what's up guys? JD Venom here, part of Venom Nation Wrestling, and this is your Getting Over podcast for your Friday, September the 8th, 2017. Got some great news for you guys here this weekend, this episode, including Anthem Sports, motherfuckers. A lot of drama with Anthem Sports, TNA, GFW, wherever you want to call it. Anthem Sports trying to sell GFW company. It is currently hemorrhaging money. There's been also, as well with GFW, guys, releases of initiatives for Pop TV deal and Global Wrestling Network. So, this fucking company just won't die. I don't give a fuck if you're a GFW fan. This company's a fucking joke. We'll talk about that in just a moment. Also, as well, major WWE star returning, affecting WrestleMania 34 main event plans. Who could it be? We'll talk about that as well. Also, top WWE star headed back to SmackDown Live soon. I got details on that. And also, Raw viewership from this week, SmackDown viewership from this week, Boy and Bay of the Week, and This Week in Wrestling, all in this edition of the Getting Over podcast. Again, if you guys are new to the channel, be sure to leave a thumbs up like that. Subscribe to the channel. Be sure to follow me on Twitter and like Facebook page, where both links are down below. Tell your friends and family come and join the JD Venom Nation here on YouTube. All right. So, we're going to get into, of course, what we do every single week. We're going to get into our Raw and viewership this week. And we're going to start with Monday Night Raw. Raw viewership under 3 million for the holiday episode. This week's Labor Day edition of Monday Night Raw, which is headlined by Braun Strowman versus The Big Show in a steel cage match, drew 2.9 million viewers. This is down from last week by quite a bit, but it was also a holiday episode, which was expected. I get the holiday episodes, like, Thanksgiving doesn't come on Raw, but like New Year's, 4th of July, Christmas. We're gonna have fucking live Raw Christmas this year, which is gonna be a fucking joke. I get those holidays. I understand those holidays. Days like Labor Day? What the fuck are you doing with Labor Day? I understand you're probably barbecuing and stuff, but like, kids go to school during Labor Day. Aren't kids in school already, or doesn't school start like maybe like a couple weeks prior? Oh no, maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm an asshole. Okay, maybe I'm an asshole thinking about that. I just think Labor Day is a very stupid holiday in a way. I don't understand what the big hubbub about Labor Day. I understand Memorial Day. I understand our Independence Day. I'm talking about for in America. If you guys are watching in America, if you're guys are watching overseas, another country, these holidays may not apply to you. But July the 4th, Independence Day, which will definitely won't apply to you if you don't live in America. Memorial Day, which definitely don't apply to you if you don't live in America. But, days like Christmas, days like New Year's, even Halloween. I put Halloween over Labor Day. I put Labor Day with fucking Groundhog Day. I don't know. That's just me. I'm going off topic, but being that as it may, I just don't get why. What's the big hubbub about Labor Day? I'm glad I get the day off from work. I enjoy that, but I just don't. I just know it's another holiday that we get the day off. It must be important. It must be important for people to get the day off. That's what I'm saying. It defeats the purpose of Labor Day because you're not doing labor. You're off, but whatever. But yeah, Hour 1 had over 3 million viewers. It had 3 million viewers on the dot, 3,069,000 viewers actually. 2.9 million viewers for Hour 2, and for Hour 3, 2.7 million viewers for Hour 3. So 2.9, I think I said 2.7 for Hour 2. 2.9 million viewers for Hour 2 and 2.7 for Hour 3. Okay, so that equals out to 2.9 million viewers. So again, I expected this to go down. I did expect this to go down because of the holiday, even though I just, went on a fucking rant about the holiday itself. But I expect this to go down. Now, next week, there's really nothing advertised for next week for Monday Night Raw. They will usually advertise something in advance. Right now, there's nothing advertised. What the fuck? What the fuck? You know what I mean? What do they have advertised right now? Absolutely nothing. I'm trying to think off the top of my head. There's nothing that's advertised right now that's big and advertised. So I don't know what the fuck they're going to be doing. But that's WWE's problem. They do not advertise in advance. And they're fucking up. They're fucking up when they do shit like this. So I expect Raw's viewership to either... I expect it to be around the same next week. I expect it to be around the same next week. Around 2.9, maybe 2.8. You know what I mean? Maybe a 3, maybe go back up 3 million, but they have nothing advertised right now. I mean, right now I'm recording this on Thursday night, so maybe they'll get something on Friday advertising, but right now there's nothing huge advertised for Monday Night Raw next week. Moving on to SmackDown. SmackDown live viewership for this week, which was headlined by Shinsuke Nakamura and Randy Orton, which averaged 2.5 million viewers on the USA Network. This number is up from the 2.4 million viewer count from last week's edition. So they went up about 100,000 viewers. A decent increase for a show headlined by the first Shinsuke Nakamura Randy Orton match. It will be interesting to see how the return of Vince McMahon television affects the numbers next week. This number's going to go up. Next week's SmackDown, if it doesn't get close to 3 million, I won't say I'll be shocked, but I would be quite disappointed. 2.8, 2.9 million viewers. This may possibly be close to Monday Night Raw. This may be one of the closest viewerships this year, because I know SmackDown outdrew Monday Night Raw, I believe, at the end of last year. This might have the chance of actually outdrawing it, because you have the fallout of Shane McMahon and Kevin Owens when Vince McMahon comes back. Vinnie Mac, very rare to see him, and he's going to be on SmackDown, the B show. He's going to be on SmackDown. Also, you're going to get a women's title match between Naomi and Natalya. Also, a tag team title match, street fight between the Usos and the New Day. So I expect this to go, and it's gonna be in Las Vegas. They have the whole Las Vegas thing as well. The only thing that's missing is the Raw roulette. Because it'll be SmackDown roulette in this situation. But I expect it to go up for sure. I don't expect it by any means to go down. But yeah, I mean, let me know what you think about that in the comment section. Do you think SmackDown's reign is going to go up next week? Do you think Raw's reign is going to go up next week? Let me know in the comment section. I would love to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions about this here. And I have the Chiefs and New England Patriots game on, and I don't understand how the Patriots are not blowing out the Chiefs right now. It's barely 7-17. It's about to be the end of the first half. They should be blowing them out 28-7 right now. That's my football talk. That's my football talk for you here, though. But anyway, back to the podcast here. Moving on to our next story. Anthem Sports is trying to sell GFW, and the company is hemorrhaging money. Okay? Well, this is coming from Wrestling News World, and it says here, well, we should have known something was up when it was reported yesterday that Jeff Jarrett took an indefinite leave of absence from the company because, once again, GFW/Impact Wrestling is in danger of closing its doors forever again. Now, to note on that, I reported last year. If you guys been with me last year since the Venom Nation Wrestling channel, I reported last year, and everybody reported actually, that, Bound for Glory, GFW is gonna go under. You know what I mean? There's been a lot of craziness with it. So just to think that 1 year later, it's going to this here again. And I'm trying to pull up an article on my phone that I actually had from earlier that was saying that Jim Cornette, let me see if I can find it real quick. There's a lot of show on TNA right now that's coming out, but saying that Jim Cornette was not to come to tapings. So there's a lot of shit here. Pop TV President describes. No, don't know about that. Okay, look. So Jim Cornette, and I'll hold it to you guys up so you guys know that I'm not bullshitting you guys. But see, this is the updates I get on my phone. This is coming from WrestlingOnline.com. Jim Cornette not booked for any GFW GFW TV's post Bound for Glory. Then it says, just like, if I can get that, it says, just like Global Force Wrestling, Jim Cornette's involvement with the company is up in the air after the Bound for Glory pay-per-view. In his recent post, the Jim Cornette experience on MLW Network. It says, Cornette, this is very unprofessional. I'll just read it to you. Very unprofessional here. We do shit on the fly here. It says Cornette said that he will be part of the November Bound for Glory. After that, he's not booked for any. So, he doesn't know what's going on. And Jim Cornette has no reason to lie to us about anything about situations like this. So, hey, oh my god. I mean, it may change. There's some other news, but and I'm gonna read that here in just a moment. But it says here that going with this story here from Wrestling News World, reports are in that Anthem Sports and Entertainment, the company that owns GFW, is looking to sell off the company after discovering that it's costing them way more than it is making them. They're just now realizing this. They're just now realizing that fucking that fucking Impact Wrestling is a fucking failure. They're just now realizing that. Oh, but you want to buy them, right? You want to hold the Hardys gimmick, right? See, you know what? This is what fucking pisses me off. That fucking companies like this. Oh, well, this is not as good as we thought it was gonna be. But yeah, we're still gonna hold your gimmick, Matt Hardy. The Hardys should have the fucking broken gimmick by now, and there should be some news coming out very, very soon about that. If it's that important, I will report for you guys this weekend. But it says that this is making them a huge financial loss, and it's not worth it. This would probably explain why Jarrett left his position if he sensed that this news is on the horizon. If GFW crumbles as many are expecting it to do a result of this news, we could very well see WWE swoop in and buy the video library for pennies on the dollar. Now, here's my thing. Now, they said pennies on the dollar with this. Now, I heard that Jeff Jarrett left. There's a lot of rumors right now. All this could be true. All this we may never find out. We may find out, through some various sources. But I heard that Jeff Jarrett left his position, or he got let go because of his attitude, his backstage attitude. I'm not too sure if that's the case. It could be many things, but who knows? There's more information on this. GFW list of initiatives for Pop TV deal. Okay? Global Wrestling Network. Now the first news article I read from you was from yesterday, from 2 days ago now, if you're watching this. This was on Wednesday. This is from Thursday, yesterday. On the heels of the announcement that Anthem Sports and Entertainment trying to sell GFW, the company recently put out the press to announce all the up-and-coming changes, probably to offset the bad news from earlier today. Okay? Nashville, this says Nashville, Toronto, Global Force. This is a news article. It says Nashville, Toronto. It doesn't give me the actual source. It doesn't actually give me the actual source, but it says Nashville, Toronto, Global Force Wrestling. Okay. Oh, okay, it says a subsidiary of Anthem Sports and Entertainment announced today numerous global and digital expansion initiatives, including plans to launch the Global Wrestling Network, a multi-platform digital service designed to give fans around the world instant 24-hour access to extensive GFW and Impact library. So basically the WWE Network, but TNA version. So they're trying to scramble and launch a WWE Network type of app on the wake of what just happened. The WWE was playing the WWE Network for years. At least 5 years that we've been hearing rumors about this network. And now GFW is trying to do this shit within, what was it going to be, a couple months? Are you fucking kidding me? A couple months for this? No way. No way. No way that this is going to succeed. If it's free, well, it's not going to be free because they're not going to give away their library like that. And people like us on YouTube would just pirate that shit and just put that shit out there. It's not going to be free. It's going to be probably $5. If WWE Network's $10, this is probably going to be $5 a month. If it's at $10, if it's at $10 a month or even more, that is going to be the dumbest mistake that they can make. Make it half from the WWE Network, because you are half the company that WWE is. Even though I shit on WWE, you cannot say that WWE doesn't know how to make money, doesn't know how to market their stuff, doesn't know how to bring social media and attention to them. GFW has none of that shit. They have none of those traits. Okay? It says also as well, plans to launch the Impact Wrestling channel on Pluto TV. Let me look this up. I don't even know what Pluto TV is. This is my first time reading it. Pluto TV. You went from Destination America to a channel that I never heard of. Then you went to and mind you, I worked for a fucking cable company. I never heard of Destination America before TNA. Then you went to Pop TV, which I definitely didn't hear of before I started working. Before I started working at a cable company. And now you got Pluto TV, which I know for a fucking fact is not a cable television. It says Pluto TV. It's free, so it's Pluto.tv. It says your favorite news, sports, and movies. Free TV is here. How? How can it be free? There's a fucking catch. Oh, yeah, because you got great news channels like Cheddar. What the fuck is Cheddar? Cheddar, Bloomberg Television, Sky News. Who wants to watch that? Oh, yeah. Yeah, because it's just apps. IGN, Nerdist. Oh, yeah, great A channels, guys. All the shit I can watch on YouTube, right? Stupid. Stupid. Says start watching now. I gotta make an email. No, I'm not gonna give you my fucking business, Pluto TV. You can suck my dick. You can suck my dick. But it says, plans to launch the Impact Wrestling channel on Pluto TV, a 24-hour live feed of content on the leading free over-the-top television service in the U.S. Extension with Pop TV in the U.S. To continue airing its flagship weekly show Impact on Thursday nights at 7 p.m. or at 8 p.m. I said 7 p.m. if it was my time. I'm in Texas, so it's essential. Distribution deal with 7 Sports, the sport business unit of the Pro Sibian Sat.1 group. I don't know what the fuck that is. To bring Impact back to screens in Germany, Austria, and Switzerland via Ren Fighting. So that's gonna be for the year. And I know one thing. The European market loves their TNA / Global Force Wrestling. I'm not gonna deny that whatsoever. I'm not gonna sit here and deny that whatsoever. They love their Global Force Wrestling 100%. Not gonna deny that. Impact showcases top professional wrestling stars such as GFW champion Eli Drake, Bobby Lashley, the High Flying X Division, the Lovely and Lethal Knockouts, including Sienna, Rosemary, and Gail Kill, plus from international partner promotions such as Johnny Impact, Naiminchi Marufuji, El Hijo del Fantasma. The 3,000 plus hour library features household industry names such as Hulk Hogan, Ric Flair, Sting, Kurt Angle, Kevin Nash, Jeff Jarrett, AJ Styles, Samoa Joe, Bobby Roode, and more. Yeah. All the names that you fucking, all the names that you fucking fired, released from the contracts, or you didn't want to pay them. That's why you're in the situation that you're in right now, because your fucking product sucks. It sucks because of the fact that you don't have your homegrown talents. All of your homegrown talents, with the exception of Abyss. The Abyss is like the Sting. He's like the Shawn Michaels. He's like the Undertaker. He's been there since the beginning. And he's never left. So good for him. It says, these digital initiatives and broadcast agreements are a significant step for the Global Force Wrestling organization as we continue to expand the brand globally. Yeah, yeah, right. Making it available on more platforms and in more countries, said Ed Norholm, with the fucking asshole who doesn't want to release. This is the guy that doesn't want to fucking release the fucking broken gimmick to WWE. Yeah, you're good. You're expanding, all right. President of Global Force Wrestling, who he is, Anthem is committed to broadening Global Force Wrestling's footprint as we work alongside international broadcast partners, digital platforms, and professional wrestling promotions to bring our passionate fans a high-quality product that not only stands out in today's media landscape, but continues to thrive into the future. Additional details about the launch of the Global Force Wrestling Network and Impact Wrestling on Pluto TV will be revealed in the near future. For more information, visit PlutoTV.com. And they have a lot more shit here, which I'm just not going to read. I'm not going to read any of this because all this shit doesn't really fucking matter. It doesn't matter. Okay? It doesn't fucking matter. Are you going to watch Impact Wrestling? If you watch Impact Wrestling, I'm sorry. I literally feel sorry for you as a fan. I do. Because I feel sorry for some people who are that passionate to a product who I guess you want to say the actual people who is running the shit doesn't give a fuck about you. They don't give a fuck about you. All they care about is about the fucking money side, but they're hemorrhaging money at the same time. So fuck Ed Norholm. Fuck GFW, okay? The talent's there. I feel sorry for the talents. I feel sorry for the everybody that is there, the referees, the people who build the ring. I feel sorry for the talent. I don't feel sorry for fucking management. You have none of my sympathy whatsoever. I feel bad for the talent because the talent does not deserve this. No talent deserves this whatsoever. I don't give a fuck who you are. You want a stable company. You want to know what the fuck's gonna happen in the next day. You know what I mean? You don't want to, you don't want to be in a situation where you don't know what the fuck's going on. So I do feel sorry for the time. But that's it. I'm done. I'm done talking about that shit. Let's get on back to some WWE news because that shit is something that I just hate talking about. GFW is the devil's dick. Moving on to more important things. Major WWE star returning, affecting WrestleMania 34 main event plans. This is coming from Wrestling News World and Richard Gray. The return of The Undertaker, more Undertaker news for you guys, is nowhere near a certainty, but the possibility is being taken seriously enough that possible WrestleMania opponents are being pitched. While the planned WrestleMania main event continues to be Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns, Vince McMahon has expressed to his inner circle that the alternatives need to be considered, as Lesnar versus Reigns would be a repeat of the main event from WrestleMania 3 years prior. Of course, the match actually ended up turning into a triple threat with Seth Rollins, but nonetheless, the build match for WrestleMania 34 would be the same as WrestleMania 31, a match that the public wasn't as excited for as hoped the first time around. Once again, the solution may be a triple threat match. There have been some preliminary talks that if The Undertaker did decide to return for one more match, that WrestleMania will be headlined by Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns versus Roman Reigns versus The Undertaker in a triple threat. The Undertaker will be able to attempt to avenge both of his WrestleMania defeats in the same match, without having the pressure and physical demand that comes along with a one-on-one match. A lot of it is up in the air because with Jon Jones failing a UFC steroid test, Brock has lost his big potential UFC payday, and Vince McMahon now has his chances a lot more in terms of being able to convince Brock to opt into his final year of his agreement and negotiate another extension. You know what? This here, I still don't want The Undertaker to come back. I'm gonna throw that out there right now. I still don't want The Undertaker to come back. But if he comes back, I will rather have him be in this situation, because it makes the most sense to avenge both of his losses at WrestleMania. Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar, I'm assuming it's going to be for the Universal Championship, have Undertaker win the Universal Championship and vacate it and retire with the Universal Championship. I like that idea. I really do. Okay? I really do like that idea. Now, the fact of the matter is it something that I want to see? I don't necessarily want to see that. No, I don't. I don't necessarily want to see that at all. Now, the only reason why is because is what we discussed, because you had the Undertaker retire or leave WrestleMania this year with the way that he did. And, you know, I just think that it's something that is going to taint that the actual ending to WrestleMania if they do something like that. So that's just me. You know what I mean? That's just me personally. You know, I don't necessarily want to see that. I necessarily don't want to see that at all because of what happened at WrestleMania this year, WrestleMania 33. But if he does come back, I will love to see it. It makes sense to me. It makes sense to me, okay? So, let me know what you think about that down in the comment section, guys. But I would think that'd be something good for sure. Top star, and we're going by the news very quickly here today, guys. So this is like I said, I didn't get a lot of news this week, but we are going through the news very quickly here. So yeah. So we got there. Forgot my fucking news story here now. Yay. Let me bring that back up real quick, guys. But again, guys, if you guys are watching new here, because my fucking PC just said, yeah, you know what, fuck you. Let me go back to this last news story here. But if you guys are watching here new, again, guys, be sure to leave a thumbs up. Share this video as well with friends and family on here on YouTube, Twitter, you know, Instagram, anywhere. So I would very much so appreciate that. And it will mean a lot to me. It will definitely mean a lot to me. We're really trying to grow this channel. For show. We're trying to grow this channel for show. Okay, so okay, we got our last news story here. Okay, just fucked off on me for a little bit here, so. Okay. So top WWE star headed back to SmackDown Live soon. The much talk about the segment on Raw with Roman Reigns and John Cena insulting each other may not have led to Vince McMahon's desired reaction for Reigns, of course. Of course, Roman Reigns, you know, again, you're making him sound like a fucking idiot. Of course you're not getting the reaction that you want to hear. But WWE is very pleased with the chatter generated by the segment on the social media networks. Well, if you are very pleased with the chatter on social media, you know, don't look at the numbers. Oh, they're talking about Roman Reigns. Look at what they're saying about Roman Reigns. Makes the fucking difference. On the social media networks with WWE monitors, it was by far the most talked about segment from the show. While Vince always places a priority on Raw over SmackDown and still views John Cena as the company's biggest star after Brock Lesnar, he realized that SmackDown is going to need a boost without Cena. There are discussions taking place internally concerning whether there should be another roster shakeup instead of a standalone angle to explain sending one star from Raw to SmackDown to help SmackDown compensate for the loss of Cena. Cena will continue to be billed as a free agent until a decision is made, because the original plan was to simply hold off anything drastic, and to then just send Cena back to SmackDown when the program with Roman Reigns is over. But with the SmackDown reign dipping so suddenly, Vince is already considering changing his mind about simply lending Cena to Raw for a month or two without compensating SmackDown. Well, you're just now realizing this, motherfucker, Vince? Do another superstar shakeup. You gotta get some of these guys moved, okay? You gotta get guys like, you know, move Sami Zayn back down to NXT. I love Sami Zayn, but, you know, they're just like, you know, you're not doing with them anything on Raw or SmackDown. You know what I mean? Get the Club moved to fucking SmackDown. You know what I mean? Gallows and Anderson. You know what I mean? Get, you know, perhaps, you know, get, you know, you have Asuka come up to Raw. You know, get Nia Jax to SmackDown or something. Like, a lot of these women, a lot of these guys, they just need to be shuffled around. They just need to be shuffled around, and, you know, again, it's just something that WWE obviously doesn't think in advance. They just go with the flow. They go as they come along. They don't think at all. So let me know what you think about down in the comment section with possibly John Cena returning back to SmackDown Live as a full-time competitor. So let me know about that. Alright guys, as our news stories this week, we got a couple of things here before we head off. One is our This Week in Wrestling, and the other is our boy and bae of the week. Let's start off with our bae of the week. Our bae of the week is a woman who was on NXT, relinquishing her NXT Women's Championship, the longest NXT champion ever, the longest NXT Women's Champion ever, the longest Women's Champion in WWE, period, for the past, since Fabulous Moolah, I want to say. No one has had a fucking 2-year title reign, almost a 2-year title reign since Fabulous Moolah. And Fabulous Moolah had like a 50-year title reign, 60 years, however long it fucking was. Asuka. Fucking Asuka. Giving up her NXT Women's Championship. You saw how important Triple H knew how important Asuka was. When Riga knew how important Asuka was. He didn't want to give her up. But Asuka's going to be on the show for a while with that collarbone injury. And she's going to come up to Monday Night Raw. She's going to kick ass. She's going to become the WWE Women's Raw Women's Champion. And it's going to be great. It's going to be great when it happens. But Asuka is my bae of the week. My boy of the week. And he's been a boy of the week several times already, but you can't deny this guy. He just keeps looking better and better and better. Even though the match wasn't great overall, but he just keeps looking better, better, and better. Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman destroyed the Big Show. You know what I mean? Destroyed the Big Show. Put him through a steel cage. And basically fucking almost killed fucking Big Show's hip when he landed outside the cage. Braun Strowman. What else can I say about the fucking monster among men? Roar! Is my boy of the week. And this week in wrestling, guys, what the fuck? You know, a lot of these things, my tabs here on my computer is just all F to the up. Hold on, give me a second, guys. I'm gonna add this out, and I'm gonna come back with you with This Week in Wrestling. All right, guys, This Week in Wrestling brings us to 2008 Monday Night Raw, and this show, let's listen to right now of the show. This is a very unique looking show. Beth Phoenix defeated Mickie James by pinfall in 3:27. William Regal defeated Jamie Noel in 2:49. Trios defeated John Bradshaw and Layfield by countout at 48 seconds. Evan Bourne and Rey Mysterio defeated John Morrison and The Miz in a tag team match, 6:22. Cody Rhodes, Manu, and Ted DiBiase, remember Manu? Good lord, first edition of Legacy. Defeated Crime Time and Kofi Kingston at 4 minutes and 4 seconds. Santino Marella defeated Snitsky in 47 seconds. So you had how many matches? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 matches. This next match here in a second, all ended under 5 minutes. Monday Night Raw 2008. Beautiful. Chris Jericho had a draw with Batista, 1:30. Then you had Chris Jericho and JBL, John Bradshaw Layfield, defeats Batista in a handicap match at 5:15. No match exceeded 7 minutes. What the fuck? You kidding me? Fucking pathetic. Fucking pathetic. But that is it, guys. You know what? That is it with this here. Guys, that was the end of the beginning of our podcast. If you did like this here, be sure to leave me a thumbs up. Let me know what you thought about all the news here today. Undertaker, let me talk about the Undertaker. If you made it this far in the video, if you made it to the very end of this video, put hashtag I made it. Hashtag I made it at the end of this video here. And I would very much so appreciate that. I might even give you a shout out. I might even give you a shout out in the next video if you do that for me. But guys, that's it. If you did like this here, be sure to leave me a thumbs up like that on your way out. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. Be sure to follow me on Twitter and like the Facebook page, where both links are down below. Tell your friends and family to come and join the JD Venom Nation here on YouTube. And that's it, guys. I will see you guys later. Peace out.